Hare Krishna. So we are seeing a section where Krishna is describing about purification through Jnana Yoga. So let's see some deeper aspects now in Shloka number 50. Siddhim prapto yatha brahma tathapnoti nibodhame samasenaiva kaunteya nishtha jnanasya ya para. So here Krishna is saying, O Kaunteya, O son of Kunti, nibodhame, learn from me. What is Krishna teaching? Yatha siddhim praptah, how one who has achieved this perfection, tatha brahma apnoti, can attain to the supreme perfectional stage Brahman. And nishtha jnanasya ya para, the stage of highest knowledge. Samasena eva, by acting in the way I shall now summarize. Samasena eva. So basically here Krishna is talking about some higher aspects now. How one who has achieved this perfection, which we have seen in the previous shloka of renunciation, can attain supreme perfectional stage Brahman. So let's try to understand in a much deeper way now, analyzing some aspects of the previous section. So Karma Yoga or purification through Karma Yoga was seen in the previous section, where Krishna was describing about being detached from the results of the work. Now various varnas will have different activities, but one has to be detached from the results and offer that results in the service of the Lord. Now it's a very important thing to note that in Nishkama Karma Yoga, the person is free from the desire for the results of the work that he is doing. Now there is something that gets added to this to begin Jnana Yoga. And what is that? One is he is detached, or he has no desire, or he is free from the desire or expectation from the results of the work. Second thing is he is free from the doership mentality that I am the one who is doing this. This belongs to me. So he is free from this doership, proprietorship mentality, and he is detached from the results of the work, and with time, work itself. So the sannyasi at the initial stage in Jnana Yoga, what he does, he is practiced with these two, that is detached from the results of the work and free from the doership mentality. And when he perfects his sadhana on this platform, he gives up that material work also. He gives up that work. So in this way, slowly and steadily, he attains perfection on that stage in Jnana Yoga. Now when we say perfection in Jnana Yoga, what do we mean by that? Perfection in Jnana Yoga means because of the purification of the practice that whatever he is doing, so he will get purified. And because of that purification, he will realize Atma. He will realize himself. He will realize that he is spirit or Brahman. This is a very, very important realization for a Jnana Yogi. That is a perfection. So he is realizing who is he. He understands his identity. He understands that there is something which is beyond this matter. That is Brahman or spirit. Now this is the realization of a Jnana Yogi, or the highest realization of a Jnana Yogi. Now when it comes to us as Bhakti Yogis, so what is the difference that is there? Let's try to understand this. We'll take a tangent and understand about Bhakti Yogi. So for a Bhakti Yogi, he is also doing the same thing. He is also detached from his result. But then how is he detached from his result? Firstly, he is working directly for the Lord. He is working for the pleasure of the Lord. So whatever results come from the work is offered to the Lord. Very simple. Is used in the service of the Lord. So in this way we understand that right from the start itself the devotee is working for the pleasure of the Lord. So whatever results come is offered to the Lord. Now with time, as the devotee progresses on the path of bhakti, what is the realization that he gets? Many wonderful realizations. The first one, that I am part and parcel of Krishna. I am servant of Krishna. I am supposed to serve Krishna. So a Jnana Yogi might realize Brahman, which is the basic platform of transcendence. But a devotee, a Bhakti Yogi, will realize Bhagavan, the Bhagavan feature of the Lord. This is the glory of Bhakti Yoga. And when he realizes Bhagavan being the master and he being the servant, he serves the master with various devotional activities. So in this way, a Bhakti Yogi realizes the highest truth that is there, or that is there ever in this world. So it's a very important point to note that the realization of a Jnana Yogi and Bhakti Yogi, they are completely different. Maybe we can say Bhakti Yogi realizes what the Jnana Yogi has realized, that he is the spirit soul, and along with that he realizes the supreme absolute truth in the Bhagavan feature. And not just that, he starts rendering service to the Lord, which is actually perfection. So in this way, Bhakti Yoga is superior to all the other yoga systems, because we see that in other yoga systems, whatever the transcendentalists are realizing, a Bhakti Yogi realizes in the initial stage itself. And then he builds on that and realizes something higher. So are we supposed to go through Karma Yoga, then Jnana Yoga, then Ashtanga Yoga, then Bhakti Yoga? No. A person who is very, very sinful also can jump directly and practice Bhakti Yoga and go to higher and higher stages of devotional service. So in this way, Bhakti Yoga can be practiced by anyone. And what is this Bhakti Yoga all about? Bhakti Yoga is all about chanting the holy names of the Lord, serving the Lord in various ways, by hearing His glories, by preaching His glories, and by doing some practical seva, like doing some offering to Him, by cooking for Him, and living the entire life for His pleasure. So in this way, a Bhakti Yogi naturally will become purified, and he'll attain higher and higher aspects or higher and higher levels of Bhakti Yoga, and finally attain the love of Godhead. So when we see the goal that a Bhakti Yogi attains and the goal that a Jnana Yogi attains, then we can understand the difference, the huge difference between the two. So what is Krishna trying to describe here? Krishna is trying to describe or tell Arjuna that a Jnana Yogi who has just begun and who has advanced now to a certain level, what else he does to move ahead on this path of transcendence. So this detail or these different details Krishna is going to give now in the next shloka. So let's see in the next few shlokas what are the different things that a Jnana Yogi does to attain the highest perfection. So let's see that in the next video. Hare Krishna.